Hi everybody, I'm live on YouTube. If you're new to my channel, my name is Callie and my YouTube channel is Callie Co. So welcome to my YouTube channel. This is only my second live video on YouTube. I did one before, but it was kind of a fail because I couldn't get my phone to show up in like portrait mode. And I actually still don't know if it's in portrait mode now or if it's like the regular way I need it to be. We'll find out after. But I wanted to do a live video as a part of like my 15-day hustle uploads, and I thought there was no better time to do it than now to kind of talk more about the Girlboss Rally, tell you my thoughts, tell you about some of like the inspirational things I heard. And yeah, so that's my plan today. If you're able to stop by actually like while I'm going live, or if you're watching the replay later, if you have any like other questions for me, any other comments for me, or I don't know, just want to ask me like anything random, go ahead, open to answering those too. I know a few people were like Instagramming me questions recently, and then more just came up in the Facebook group, just like random things like, do I need an Instagram aesthetic, blah blah blah. So if you have any kind of questions like that, feel free to always ask me and I will always answer. This is my notebook that I got specifically while I was in New York to take notes in during the Girlboss Rally, and I wasn't going in with like that many expectations, besides that I was hoping to get my money's worth because it's an expensive conference. But it was pretty much like the same price as Create Cultivate, which I went to in May, which is like another like women in business conference, and also similarly branded in millennial pink. But I didn't really have any expectations beyond that, besides that I hoped it was like more substantive than the Create Cultivate conference, which was still like so much fun, but I didn't love like kind of the panels. And during the Girlboss conference, I was really like pleasantly surprised that I really found the panels really interesting. I think that they had a lot of strong women, like leaders and career women who were maybe more practiced in public speaking or something, who got up on the stages because everybody had like really clear answers. You could tell everybody was super passionate about what they were doing. And I definitely got a lot of value out of the different topics and the different panels. And the reason I know this was because I filled out like a bunch of pages of notes, but also because I could sit through like 8 hours of talks without getting ants in my pants, which is so hard for me sometimes. I have like the attention span of an ant. But anyway, so these are kind of like just some of the things I learned, and I thought it would be cool to recap like the top learnings, just because that's the kind of thing I'm interested in. And so, yeah, the first person who spoke, the keynote speaker, was Gabby Bernstein, who she is like, I always thought of her as being like a woo-woo business person, but she wrote a book. I forget what it's called. I should probably Google it for us right now, but my phone's on the live. I'll post it in the description box when I'm done. But, wait, actually, no. I'm going to have to Google this real quick. We have time. It's not like I have to edit this back, so let me just Google it. But anyways, she was really good, and she spoke about her her like top 5 keys to success, and I thought that they were pretty valuable. Let me just look up real quick what her freaking book is called. Hold on. Gabby Bernstein book. I know she wrote like a few. Googling on my iPad because you're on my iPhone. Okay, what's it called? Oh, the one I'm thinking of, okay, so she does have a bunch, but the one I'm thinking of is called The Universe Has Your Back. So she talks a lot about like, I don't know, she's one of those entrepreneurial business women who talks about law of attraction and manifesting and all of that. And but I thought her talk was good because she didn't get too into the details. She stuck high level and was talking about her keys to success. So the first thing she said, I'll go through all 5 of them if you are interested in. If you're interested, give it a thumbs up. If you aren't interested in, somehow comment and let me know, and then I'll stop talking. But anyway, I thought they were good. So her first key to success was, she said that success is an inside job. It must be a priority to turn inward, and it must feel good. It must like feel good to you, like what you're working on. It can be hard, but it shouldn't be like causing you turmoil. Like it should feel like the right thing to do. And then she said, number 2, make sure you get clear on what you want and what you're doing. You need to have intention, because the more that you have that, then the more like your energy is going to go in that specific direction of what you specifically want to create, which is going to equal it being created on the other end. And then 3rd, she said you can speed up by slowing down. So that's when she was saying like you can't be, or she said that a lesson that she's learned over time is that the more that she's kind of slowed down and taken a step back from everything that she wanted to do, it's really helped her go that much further, that much faster in the long run, because she's able to just have a clearer perspective on everything. And that one really made me think, because I feel like I've been so frantic with the way that I go about my like work plus business plus life. And so that one just, yeah, made me think an extra step. And then 4th is you don't have to be there now. You can be in this moment, because pretty much lots of small right actions are going to get you to where you want to be. Hey, Jenny. Oh, my sister's here. Jenny, I can't wait for you to come home on Friday. But okay, number 4 is that you don't have to be there now. You can be in this moment, because it's going to take a while for you to get there. It's going to be like lots of small right steps in the right direction. And the moment that you're in now is one of them. Like, it counts. So I think that one's supposed to kind of help you breathe, that even though you're maybe not as far as you want to be, like you're on the right path, which is good. And then 5, she was saying have an F it, let's go mentality. When you feel that hit of inspiration, do it, because you need to make it your mission to say yes to your dreams. So of course I loved that. I love that saying. But I just particularly liked her talk in general, because it did give me that feeling of feeling like I can just take a step back and look at where I'm at, and reevaluate and kind of take, I think I've been like taking for granted where I'm at, and so I just need to, yeah, just take a step back. And then the other things, let me see. Pretty much my favorite talk was the talk with Sally Krawcheck, and she is this like amazing, she was like a CEO on Wall Street of multiple companies, amazing financial investor who founded Elevate, which is a network for women in business, and then she also founded more recently Elevest, which is like a financial investing platform for women. And if you guys haven't heard of it, just go Google it. I'll try and put it in the description box below. But it's really awesome. I am very interested in kind of, I don't know, I want to be like a smart person with my money, and obviously like investing, you will make more money over time with investing than you will if you leave your money in the bank, or like somebody I know, in a box under your bed. And so they have like a lot of great resources on like how to invest, and they had this whole panel about like financials in women, because women are like, because of the gender gap, women are like already kind of behind in taking advantage and investing their money in the right way. Not that it's women's fault, it's just that like over time, systemically, reasons have caused women to still make $100 less than a man a day, and minorities make like even like less of that. And it was just interesting to hear her go into the facts and hear the other people on the panel speak. So I really like that, and then that gave me like that gave me a lot of just takeaways to do better with managing my money. And I would encourage you guys to like Google it, and also kind of like think a little bit about that. If you're interested in becoming like more or smarter with your money, start by budgeting, start by just start by like budgeting, becoming like more mindful of how you spend your money and the different ways the different ways you spend it and where you could start saving, and just be like more on top of it. I know sometimes we just don't want to look at our bank account, and just every time we do the credit card, we're just like, hope it works. But it's worth it to be, the more aware you are, the better like you can fix your spending habits, and the more that you can save for your future, and then the more you can be financially free. And that's why I really loved talking about all things business and stuff, because it does relate back to making a profit and making more money to doing what you love more sustainable, and then also helping to support your lifestyle. So like that's not something you have to worry about, and you can worry about doing the great things that you were meant to do here in this world. But I think somebody had a comment. Let me see if I can read it. Show live chat messages. Show live chat messages. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna answer your comment after. I think I just saw it. I just saw it pop up, and I think somebody said that they really liked Ella Vest. So I'm gonna follow up with you after, because I haven't started it yet. I just like love reading their newsletters. I love following Sally. She's like my hero right now because I want to be as smart as her. So I'm gonna see what they said, and I think if you said that you liked it, I'm gonna ask you more about it and see more details of like how you liked using the platform even more, because I think it's like a really good thing. And then the next thing is moisturize your skin every day. That came up apparently in my notes. Oh yeah, this was the other one. There was this one panel about creating, cultivating confidence in yourself as like just in your career in general. And some people had some really good one-liners. Pretty much like what people, this one woman, I forget what her name was, but she said that it helps her to have courage when she walks in a room, when she walks into like a meeting or whatever, to know that what she says or what her opinion is or what she's working on is a part of a bigger thing, and she's a small part of it, and she's only like one step in as a part of the bigger thing, which I thought was really good. And then another person said like sometimes you can get so self-conscious about your experience or your background or thinking that you're not as good as other people, I don't know, but the one woman made a point to say that actually like you are more valuable when you're less similar to the other people around you, because it's those differences in experiences, differences in backgrounds, differences in like industry that you come from that allow people to like best solve a problem. So I really like that because I really do believe in that too. And then let me just see what else I got. Thoughts lead to feeling, feeling leads to action. There was this one quote somebody said that said, if you don't write down your goals, you come close to a 0% chance of achieving them. Which, shoot, I don't write anything down. But that, well, actually, okay, I wrote all these notes down, but I don't really write down my goals every day or like my intentions, and so that's something that I walked away with knowing that I have to do, because I don't know if you guys have been following the 15-day hustle challenge, but one of the things I'm working on is revisiting my business plan. And so I went to this conference and had a bunch of new ideas about it. And I talked to my friend Liz, who I went to the conference with, who's a business strategist, who gave me a lot of great feedback too. And even though it kind of made me feel like I couldn't breathe because I was like getting anxiety from it, it was good because I realized like after all of this, like listening to Liz, listening to the people at this conference, that me working on my business plan, I'm actually like taking it even faster than I should. Like before I even start getting out into doing like the SWOT analysis and all of this stuff, I need to take like 10 steps back and ask myself, what kind of life do I want to live that I want a business to support? Or what kind of person do I want to be? Do I want to have a team where I manage people? Do I want to like be like a digital nomad? I don't know. Just taking like a few steps back to really get clear on what I want out of it, so that I can make sure that whatever problem I end up moving forward to solve, whichever like kind of like niche direction I go, I can be that much more effective and like that much more helpful and make that much more impact, because I'll know who I am showing up to it. And I guess that was something I didn't realize like after going to this thing is I always feel like confident. I just feel like confident in myself a lot of times, but I guess I didn't realize how torn I felt in different directions because of like some of the work stuff I'm doing right now. And I think it's like really good doing the 15-day hustle to get clear on that. So if you guys are working on the 15-day hustle too and are working on your goals, let me know. I've heard like so many people have so many good goals. I need to follow up with everybody and check in, see how things are going. Some people were building websites. Some people were like getting their first YouTube videos published, like really great things. I may need to start a 15-day hustle. Yes, Trell, start a 15-day hustle. Honestly, like it's the perfect timing. I can't get over it. It's the perfect timing. Maybe it's just me, but I've heard it from other people too. But there's something about like the 15 days where you can split it into thirds, and it's just like short enough that it doesn't drag on, and but it's long enough that you don't have to feel stressed out and you can actually get stuff done. So I would recommend. You can still have time. I think there's like, it doesn't end till Sunday at midnight, so you can still join in for the last round of days. But that's pretty much all I got. Let me know if you guys ever have any questions for me or any comments. Be sure to leave them. But this is going to be my video for the day. If you are interested in like signing up to join the 15-day hustle still trail, you can sign up. I'll put the link in the description box, and yeah, I think I have a lot of links to put in the description box now after this call, so I'll be there. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you soon in another video. I'll see you tomorrow, actually. And I'm going to go head over to my Facebook group now, which if you're not in it, I'll also put the link in the description box for you to join if you're interested. I've been going live there kind of like every day. I've tried. Mostly it's like every other day now, but that's where I hang out. So I will see you soon in another video. Thanks for joining. Bye. Oh, someone's texting me. Oh, okay, gotta go.